What's up, guys? Junaid and on Hacks and Hobbies. We're here at PodFest 2025 in Orlando, and I get to see my buddy George the Tech. We've had conversation online before, and it's amazing to see him every single year. George, how you doing?
I'm awesome, man. We're like brothers from another mother.
Yes,
From
we
another
are.
country, from whatever you call it.
Oh
But
yeah,
when I saw you come up with this thing,
yeah,
I got so tickled because I came up with the VO2Go kit for my voiceover client
yeah,
18 something years ago,
yeah.
and it was the same style of case, same concept. But you guys are taking this like to a whole nother stratosphere. Of course, we weren't doing video.
Yeah.
We were just doing audio. But I'm so impressed. I know you're here to talk to me, but I want to talk to you. Tell me, in the time we have, how many iterations is this? Is this like version 7 or how many
This
times?
is actually version 10.
10.
So now the mastermind behind this product is Ken Okazaki. He's based out of Japan, of course. Give it, the Japanese have got.
They're
You
all
are-
about like
They're
tech
about-
integration, portability,
right?
and
It's
compact.
so beautiful
Everything's
how they do.
so clean.
Yeah. So this is the 10th iteration. The first iteration had a tabletop that was made out of wood. It had a built-in Mac Mini, and it was actually requested by none other than Alex Hermosi, who's a client of his at that time.
So it was like thing that came out of a need. It
Yeah,
was filling a need of somebody. Yeah,
Exactly. And at first, Ken was like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to order. But then he went in, he created the product, the first prototype, and we had a ton of views, like a ton of
It just
Alex, just ton of interest. And Alex calls up Ken, is like, Ken, I think there's a product in here that you can build. So this is the 10th iteration. He's gone through many iterations.
because the tech
And-
march is on.
Exactly.
After like what, you got a year to 2 years, and then you got to upgrade.
Yes, you got to upgrade some of the technology. For example, the microphones in here can easily be upgraded. They are little Rode Go wireless.
I'm a big fan. I got so much.
They just came out with the version 3, which has a 32-bit float
Yep.
and all that good stuff. So that can easily be upgraded.
Yes.
The camera can be switched and upgraded.
Right.
But the beautiful part about it, this camera that we're using here is about 6-7 years old.
Right.
Because physics
Cameras got really good.
got
5-7
really
years ago.
long lives
Yes.
to go, right?
Right.
The beauty of it comes again into how are you integrating that technology in telling the stories and bringing the voices out, and that's all it's all
The two
about.
questions. One, when did you get involved with the project?
So I got involved in the project around mid 2021.
Mm-hmm.
And this was after I had launched my own business of home studio master.
Right.
So as somebody who's been a photographer for over 15 years,
Okay.
being behind the lens for many, many years, like and it's the funny thing, like as I'm going through these stories, I remembered that I bought my very first camera when I was 1 year old, when I was 11 years old for $1.
At a yard sale or something like that?
It was from my uncle.
Oh, cool.
So it was a party, as Muslims we celebrate Eid, and everybody was getting money. And he was like, hey, for $1 of the ED that you got, I'll give you
what kind of camera was it?
camera. I think it was a Nikon Minolta film camera.
Film camera, yeah.
Film camera.
With a metal body.
Yes, that was it. The metal body with
I remember
the leather cover and whatnot. And I used that camera for many, many years.
Oh, man. Yeah.
And then I came to the U.S. and I, discovered the
yeah.
digital cameras.
Yeah. Yeah. And then who are your like quintessential, who's buying this kit? I mean, it's an advanced kit. It's not an entry level kit, but it's something that clearly fills a need. Who's
Yeah.
buying these things?
So the people who are buying these kits they're either traveling all the time, they are entrepreneurs, they are, people in a high position. They have
Executives?
executives and
C-suite?
C-suite. Mostly what I found is people who are running webinars.
Ah, yeah.
Entrepreneurs running webinars, they're doing classes, they're teaching classes. They're the ones who are
They're
buying
taking
this.
this content, shot on this, and they're selling it. They're turning it into, it's
Yeah,
not just
exactly.
shooting social media.
No,
This
that's
is
social
like
media.
quality.
It's literal, content that's helping people
Yeah.
level up and, educational content. There's also some people that are like, you know what? I want to set up a studio in my home, but I don't want any permanence. I want it to be able to come out.
Yep.
create the content. I can follow it away so that my kids don't mess with the tech. Yeah. So again, there's different levels of people that are purchasing these and using them for their users.
Is it essentially like a kind of lockdown kit? This is what it is, or is it a rather modular thing with different price points?
It is. We've locked it down to one specific set because it makes the production of it much easier.
Oh yeah.
It makes the
Support.
acquisition support, like all of those things. It makes it a lot easier.
How do you do
Yes.
the support?
So the support is, we have a lot of videos on YouTube. We have a lot of articles on our site,
Right.
as well as when they're setting up the device for the first time, they get a one-on-one call with me for
Right.
1 hour.
Yes.
I'm walking them through all the software setup,
Sure.
and the hardware setup, so that they can start using this.
So they bring their own computer.
They bring their own
your own
computer,
computer,
correct.
right? So you got to
Yeah.
get that set up. How about ongoingly? Do you provide like a subscription or any kind of a plan to keep people up and running?
We do have a plan where you can pay a certain amount a month, and then you have access to my phone. You call me up anytime, like, hey, Junaid, I'm having this problem. FaceTime me, and then I'm able to support with them and make sure that they are up and running. And if there's something broken, they can send it back to me, the unit. I'll fix it up and send it back to them, or walk them through. Hey, do you want to
Yeah.
fix this way?
Man, well, I tell you, I'm really impressed by it, and I love that you're doing what you're doing.
Thank you, man.
I'm on the West Coast, you're on the East Coast. We're doing a lot of things that overlap.
Yeah.
And I love that, and I love seeing what the innovations are in this space. It inspires me a lot, and you inspire me, man.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate George.
It's really nice to
It's
talk to
always
you.
great talking with you. It's like you mentioned earlier, brother from another mother from another country. Well, George, thanks so much, man. We'll continue our chat conversation. Guys, thanks for watching and listening, and we'll catch you in the next one.